everybody, this is Jessica from Healthy by Choice. I wanted to put together a short video for y'all about pregnancy and nutrition before, during, and after. Did a lot of research, so I will be looking at my notebook here, which I have lots of different things on, my little points, like my note cards or whatever for y'all. Nutrition before pregnancy, during, and after is a very broad field. There are so much that goes into it, but I'm going to just give you the basics here. Before pregnancy, it is best to keep a very healthy and balanced diet. A lot of people say that you can't plan for a child, it's never time to have a child and whatnot. If you plan on being pregnant, say between 20 and 25, make sure during those 5 years you're following a really healthy, balanced diet plan. Be physically active. You can do vigorous activity, light activity. Any form of activity is going to be very good because it just, it helps build your body up. It's strengthening your body to carry another human being. Also, make sure you maintain a healthy weight. If you are underweight at the time of conception or obese, it can pose a lot of problems for the baby and for you during pregnancy. Once you get pregnant, it is best to start drinking 2 more glasses of water a day. So you should be, averaging about 9-10 glasses of water a day. Stay active, but you should keep it light. Staying physically active during pregnancy has been known and has been proven to help women during childbirth. It helps ease the pain. And do your best to select nutrient-dense foods. That's basically, a nutrient-dense food is a food that it doesn't just help you in one area, it helps you in more. Just like whole grain toast, it's good for fiber, it has protein, if it has an adequate amount of different types of vitamins and minerals and proteins and carbs and fats or whatever, that's a nutrient-dense food. Next is when you get pregnant, your eating habits do change. You have to eat more. Once you hit, during your first trimester, you don't really have to up your caloric intake, but in your second and third trimester, you do. In your second trimester, it is best to eat 240 extra calories a day, and in your third, about 300. But when you do first get pregnant, and throughout your pregnancy, your carbs should be at a minimum of 175 grams a day. For protein, a minimum of 25 grams. And for fats, it is best to have, the essential fatty acids, which is omega-3 and omega-6. That's really helpful in the brain development of your child. Do your best to stay away from saturated fatty acids, saturated fats, because that will just pack the pounds on more like the pounds that you don't want to really pack on. For your vitamins and minerals, folate, B12, calcium, and vitamin D, iron, and zinc are the big vitamins that you need to keep in your system at all times while you're pregnant. They do come in the prenatal vitamins, but it's also really good to absorb it from your food as well. Folate, you probably could guess it, that it's in orange juice and citrus foods, also in avocados. B12, if you eat a lot of dairy and eggs, you're perfectly fine. That's what B12 is known to be in. Calcium and vitamin D is vitamin D milk, fortified milk. Iron, you can get that from meat, beans, chicken, poultry, chicken, fish. Just be careful with how much fish you eat. And zinc, you can get that in your vitamins or in meats, protein-rich foods. Zinc is really important to help build the DNA and the RNA. It helps stop the mutations, and it helps support it very well for your child. Weight gain, even if you're obese at the time that you're pregnant, you should gain about 15 pounds, they say. Average for a normal woman is between 25 and 30 pounds. If you have a little bit of extra fat that doesn't go away right after you have the baby, that's normal because your body is packing on a little bit of extra pounds in order to help you with lactation and breastfeeding your baby. Cravings are very common for most pregnancy. cravings can be, hormonal, they can be psychological, there can be a lot of different reasons why you crave things that you crave. But normally they're due to hormonal changes. If you are experiencing pica, which is craving things that aren't foods, like ice, soap, paper towel, there's a lot of different things that women eat. That's usually due to an iron deficiency. If you're starting to crave things like that, it's best to see your doctor because obviously those aren't very good for your child. Morning sickness is very common with most women. Basically, from what I have learned, the best thing for you to do is if you're getting up in the morning, get up very slowly, have dry toast or saltine crackers. Avoid smells when you are starting to feel nauseous. And try having hard candy, which is what I've heard helps a lot of women as well. Nutrition during pregnancy, it will help your child through your child's whole life. It's not just something that it's just while they're growing in your womb. Eating healthy will put your child on a great track for life. It can stop them from having heart defects, from neural tube defects, which is like spina bifida and meningitis and stuff like that. You basically are giving your children the building blocks to be a very healthy person their whole life instead of being the person that's always getting sick and always having a cold. Just do your best for your child. Whatever you can do to keep your child healthy, and if they say, a parent will do whatever they can for their child. It starts with while you're pregnant. Your body's your baby's first crib. It's its first protector. It's its first everything. So what you eat not only affects you, but it affects your child as well. If you have any more questions, since pregnancy is such a vast area to cover, go ahead and please email me, comment this video here on Pinterest and Facebook and YouTube. I'm on all three. Or shoot me an email or write me on Twitter. I hope everybody's having a great day and hope this is helpful for y'all.